With that, I'm going to turn it over to Martin for his closing remarks.
All right, well, we made it to the end. So I just want to say thank you to all of our amazing speakers for sharing their wealth of knowledge and expertise for these past 2 days of the 2023 Maternal and Infant Mortality Summit. As we bring this year's summit to a close and reflect on their presentations, the progress that has been accomplished in Arizona, and while we still have work ahead, these strides would not be a reality without the tremendous efforts, but the strength and commitment of our communities and systems partners that work in the maternal infant health arena. While systems and community initiatives are critical to this work, equally as important is having the voice of the community and individuals at the planning table. Yesterday and today, the Arizona Department of Health Services shared 3 call to actions to create a space for that community voice and to reach out and learn more about active participation in the Maternal Mortality Review Committee, the Child Fatality Review local team and state team, the Maternal Health Task Force, and today, participation through the Fetal Infant Mortality Action Plan. If these 4 topics are not for you, I encourage you to reach out and learn more about what other opportunities exist within the maternal, infant, and child health programs at the Arizona Department of Health Services. Dave, would you mind sharing the slides? Thank you. I also want to give you another reminder to please visit the Bureau of Women and Children's Health website for the most recent information on ADHS programs, reports, and updated data that might be helpful for you. As always, feel free to email maternalhealth@azdhs.gov with any questions or inquiries. Next slide. Again, I would like to give a huge thank you to our Summit Planning Committee and would like to thank the Maternal Mortality Review and Maternal Health Innovation Program staff that are here with us for responding to inquiries and being attentive to any logical needs that arose during our time together. So thank you. I also want to give a special shout out to our interpreters here for ASL, Lisa, Candice, and Sandra. Thank you very much for all your work and your contributions to this. And our Spanish interpreters, Lorena Rincon and Lorena de la Vega. Muchísimas gracias por tu servicio. Lastly, I want to express our immense gratitude to Aubrey Perez at ADHS for her leadership and management in organizing the summit, to Dave Ryder for his planning and logistical services, and to our fabulous facilitator, Patricia Tarango. Thanks to your combined contributions and individual passions, and with the guidance of our committee planning members, we hosted yet another successful summit with an amazing list of speakers and a virtual experience of optimal quality. Thank you very much. And for those of you that may know Patricia, she was the former Title V director, and we feel very much privileged that she is still engaging with us in this work, which is something that really kicked off under her leadership, and now we're able to continue and can make more strides with this new leadership. All right, well, thank you, everybody, and thank you for joining us for these 2 days. So now we will close the 2023 Maternal Infant Mortality Summit with a closing blessing by Delton Francis. Go ahead and take it away, Delton.
I just want to thank everybody here online for today's summit. I'm happy that I'm here today and I listened to some of the presentations this morning. And I want to thank you all for joining us today. I want to thank Dave. I want to thank Patricia. I want to thank Martine. And everybody that helped put this summit together virtually. And I wish you all to have a great day and great evening. So I'll go ahead and start the prayer. And again, I'll go ahead and add a little bit something at the end too as well. So here we go. Away do chigi by a do hit out. Hit out, but easto, ben sakis it anjuno dog as no de by a tao tier. Don jano ya at eho. Squido sani da halian do as masando at shade. Do benan nishidish iniki don dish kahagida. Ada as the ish in the ado yina. Benina agida of Tagida, Baka or what. Do did jishing at the house, do Bishata Elia, they changed Handinita. Hot Ashin Jano, sad be had the house, Zido, Janoshi, ti besh be pan ne don nal kidishi jenoshi be yata out don jenoshi jenoshin in des nel nal sauce a coho di jento he had the dishni di dat art spot ne in the nan kona has twaniki but not as legi she but other yata hot do is cha the yi lado le footage changed finding in kona stop ka Ado la de ha shada na ho kosal ton hier now a jono hasli do le di kun di ton jono di ya out don jono nas be na o dat do beniye nan set beniye di kun chen ban da kes do ke ta ba ka I do wa do si stom sa kes ya te ha na no se to benina e shi yi si benina di kun na hi kre do het anal ka do het be yata do be ha be hashin be ka in cha a ko e ban sis case do di to the nad hun has twanigi belash la nani jono ya te ha di je be na sli do le jono be I do ton jono ta bi do ka ton jono ta I do jono shi hawan das kre do le jono shi be ma ba de je da inal ni do le la man san che da inal ni do le Balchin da inal ni do le di ko na has twanigi be na ta is li ko ya te ha jono but do ton which na o da do le ya te ha ba ga na ta do le ta cho di ko ya in not ne da al tragi e do da e bana ne shite inigi to ze ich in des in da e da cho de ya e ni do le pa ya e do le de tron hier nach jonas ling do le azan ye ket adon di si touch jono a jonas ling do le for de stin strani a jonas ling do le jonas ling so with that prayer I just want to add that that will be the closing of the circle, and then in Dene and Navajo way, we call it Natnikas, which means cooling down of the ceremony, which is what happens in each and every day when the day starts to when the day ends. There are prayers involved, and there are things that are opened up and discussed and shared with everybody. But with that in mind, there were subjects here discussed today dealing with the human body, the human mind, the infants and the babies that are still yet to be born or still around. And then for the mothers too, for how they are caring for themselves, for their bodies and their minds, and how they continue forward holistically. So that's what I prayed for. I made the connection of everybody here and everybody be safe and traveling home, to remember your families, where you're coming from, and just to bless them all as well today. And then just thanking you all for joining and learning some new things about maternal health and through this summit. And just thanking everybody that put this whole summit together. And that's one of the ways I prayed. I prayed from the ground all the way to the sky for all of us, from the bottom of our feet to the top of our head. Where we will be blessed going forward, is what I put in the prayer for everybody. So thank you all. And I want to thank Dave, Patricia, Martine, and Aubrey too. And I reached out to Aubrey too as well. So thank you all for attending today's summit, and may you all have a good evening and a safe and lovely Friday tomorrow.
Thank you, Delton, for your beautiful words. There's a lot of very positive feedback coming in the chat, recognizing you. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next year for the 2024 Maternal and Infant Mortality Summit. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.